up guys, RSG here, and today we have another day of shapeshifters. It's still not 6 because there was something I want to talk about very quickly. It's something that if you guys have been paying attention, you guys will already know. It's about the servers and about something that has also happened, which I'll put in the screen in a minute. But first, if there's any background noise, I'm sorry. I'm going to try and put music, try to tone it down, but my neighbors are just making too much noise and I legit cannot do anything about it. So I'm very sorry if it catches up on the mic, and even with the music you can hear it. Now with that being said, there is an image I'm going to put on screen right now. It's from Twitter's page, BR Football. It's an official page which states that the FIFA qualifiers, actually, I'm check because I don't have the image in front of me, but I talked about this on my Twitter. Let's just see the image. There we go. Rock paper FIFA. Some FIFA Foot Champions Cup qualifiers were decided by a game of rock paper scissors. EA Sports servers issues meant players couldn't be paired up in the game to play weekend league EA licensed qualifiers. So we all know about the problems in the servers, which is something that I'm gonna put the image on the screen right now for just a little bit, just for you guys to see, which I complained that EA Help 17 hours ago said that they were having they resolved their problems with the servers. Then 8 hours ago they had problems again, and then 5 hours ago they fixed it. So they fixed the problem in their servers to 9 hours later to have the same problem. That's very dangerous. From a business point of view, it's very bad for the company. It shows very bad image of and it shows incompetence. I'm sorry if the word is very strong, but it shows incompetence. How can you fix something and in 9 hours later, just 9 hours later, you already have problems again? This is not okay. This is not acceptable. They extended the weekend league 1 day extra, which is fair enough. They should just add a second day, and we're able to wait till Tuesday. But how the fuck are you gonna fix something, say that you have fixed something and say thank you so much for your patience, and then 9 hours later you're out here saying we're having problems again? It's just wrong. At least they were public about it. They said look, we have problems, so we're fixing them, so fair enough. But it's very bad for a business point of view to in 9 hours have fixing and having the same problem again, and then 3 hours later they fixed it. Now when I was coming into FIFA 20 opening the game, I couldn't connect to the servers first time, so I was already thinking there was going to be problems with the servers, but there weren't, which fair enough. Now the other thing, well, let's go back now to the other image. This is why I said I can't be asked with EA, and this is again, it's very bad. How are your professional FIFA players imagining spending thousands and thousands of euros, / pounds, / dollars, whatever, so, just thousands of money to get to one of these tournaments, to get qualified for one of these tournaments, for then EA, because they screwed up and they have shit servers, but this week has been even worse. You can lose your qualification, all of your hard work that you have put in throughout the year, or I don't know if this was throughout the year or throughout the months, I'm not too sure, but all of your hard work, all of your money is decided on a rock paper scissors tournament. How incompetent must you be for you to do this on a live event, on the I think this is wired connection, online connection there is. How? There is no way of explaining this. This is genuinely very shocking. It's terrible as a business point of view, and it just shows how they are this year. It's been terrible. It's horrible, and I don't know, man. How can they keep on this one up? Let's come back into the game right now. Let's see if they release any more content for today, or if we're just gonna be shitting on EA for 5 more minutes. There is no new players. Also, you guys have to let me know if this is a good idea. I'm thinking about doing Bartra's shapeshifters, not to keep them, but to drop them in the Sergio Ramos SBC. And why I say this, and you guys can hear me out for a second, you look at those stats, right, and he's not a good striker. There's better strikers in La Liga. For example, Toko and Kambi, Player of the Month, which I have, And second, you can play him CDM, sure, but he has 82 defending and he has like 80 stamina and he has very poor stats for a CDM, and for a striker he's good, not great. So I don't know, I'm really thinking about that. I'm also thinking about doing the Bundesliga League player, the La Liga League player, and the Serie A League player, which are 87 in the Serie A and the other two are 86. Get the upgrade versions, which is the 88 versions and the 89 version, and then drop the 86 and the 87s into Sergio Ramos as well. That's what I'm thinking. It's 3 cards and I kind of need to use those types of cards because it is an expensive SBC and I want to spend the less money as I can. And because Weekend League servers, Weekend League has been an extra day, I will only be playing tomorrow. I don't want to play with champions today. I might play 1 or 2 games, but yeah. Let's see if there's any new content whatsoever. I mean, we have a challenge for Prime Legend Players Pack, which we will definitely be doing. Oh, okay. There is something. Just a shame he's League being the championship, but he's English with easy to link. It's Flashback, Wayne Rooney from the 2009-2010 season. Now this I like Player Moments, Sergio Ramos. These are cards from 10 years ago. So these are cards like, for example, me, I saw Rooney this season while I was growing up. I saw Sergio Ramos when he was a right back while I was growing up. So it's very, very cool to see that they're doing this type of cards. Hopefully they would have done a flashback, oh my god, Ribery, but they didn't. But let's see the requirements for Flashback Rooney, which they did also last year. 1 Man United and an 84 rated squad with 80 chemistry, very, very simple. 1 English player, an 85 rated squad, 75 chemistry, and an 86 rated squad with 70 chemistry. Now this is about 100k, and this together should be around another 100k, so it's probably 200k for this Wayne Rooney card. And let's see his stats. High, which is a bit off. 4-star weak foot, very, very good. Could be better though. 3-star skill moves, it's okay. 89 acceleration, 89 sprint speed, very, very good pace actually. 90 attacking positioning, 90 finishing, 96 shot power, 90 long shots, 94 volleys, 92 penalties. Very, very good shooting stats, amazing stats actually. 91 vision, 81 crossing, 92 free kick accuracy, 90 short passing, 91 long passing and curve. Again, insane passing stats, very, very good. Agility, a little bit poor with 79, but you can put a sniper on him and improve that. 92 balance, 98 reactions, 95 ball control, 88 dribbling, 99 composure, which is insane. 85 jumping, 81 stamina, which the stamina is a bit off, I would say. 90 strength and 93 aggression. This is an insane card. This is an insane card, and for 200k, yo, I mean, your only problem is actually linking him, because he's in the championship, where he's a player coach now, I think, but he's on the championship, so it's gonna be very, very hard to link him. He is English, so it's a big nation, but I'm trying to think about big English players that you can link him with, and I'm not thinking about anyone. You can obviously link him with Icon. It's going to be a strong link to Gerrard and Lampard, for example. I'm trying to think people that you can link him with, and I'm not seeing actually anything. Yeah, I'm only like maybe Madison's headliner. I mean, we can check. Let's check for a second. The SBC is only for 6 days. I guess that's why it's so cheap. It's because he has barely any links. But let's see English players, and let's do concepts. Here we go. Now we of course have Trent Alexander-Arnold, team of the year there is, because all of his other cards are, other than maybe his food shapeshifters, are very, very poor. We have Linekers, we have Bobby Moore, Harry Kane, which I'm not going to use Harry Kane. Even Lineker is not that much use. You have Prime Icon Moments. Michael Owen, right? Did I not just completely butcher them? No, I didn't. Okay, I know my football knowledge. You of course have Gerrard, you have Shearer, Alan Shearer, there it is. Paul Scholes, you can link him to Paul Scholes, that would actually be a good link. Ferdinand. You have a few, but it's mostly icons. Then you have Sterling headline, you have Greenwood, so that you can do past and present from Manchester United. Greenwood being the future star of United and Rooney being the past star from United. So he has some good links, but they're not amazing, and some of them are very, very expensive. I guess like maybe if you get him at striker and you have Hudson-Odoi in one wing, and then maybe you have someone else there, and then have Trent Alexander-Arnold for shapeshifters. You can link them. You can link him. Again, he's very worth it. I do believe he's very, very worth it. Like, for 200,000 coins, you have also Player of the Month Vardy. You also have his analyzer. He's about to pass his Player of the Month. He's worth it. For 200k, right? I generally think he's very, very worth it. His stats are insane. Like, they might be like, he's from the championship, it's hard to link. Yes, he's very, very hard to link. But you cannot pass on a player that you can put him with a sniper, which is going to go to 90 for agility. And his pace is already so good, his stamina, his strength, his aggression, his ball control, his reactions, his finishing, his attacking positioning, everything about him is insane. And he only is the high is poor, and the 3-star skill moves is poor. Other than that, it's insane. I generally think it's a worth card and you all should be doing it. Let's see what other players that I have released, maybe something. Also, another thing that I'm doing, and you guys might again hate me for it, I'm doing the La Liga SBC, right? Again, I haven't lost money on it. I have 62,000 coins. I started, I have 71,000 coins, but the reason why with a deficit of 9,000 coins, it's because I packed Carvajal and I'm going to use Carvajal in the Sergio Ramos. So it actually helped me that. The only problem is the only team I have left is 36,000 coins. The reason I'm doing it, right, is because first and foremost, I've been doing La Liga generally for a profit. I have been very, very lucky. So for example, Real Madrid, I did like for 9 to 10k, and I packed an inform and a shadow, so that was like 20k, and I didn't sell the shadow. But my idea is, that was the wrong button, is to get Correa, his 88 version, and drop him in the SBC as well. Now, guys might think, oh, it's a huge waste on Correa and on a Liga SBC card. Look, I can get him again if I want it, and if I want to use him, I can get him again. And it's very, very easy. Like La Liga, you can actually get a profit doing the teams because they're all very, very cheap. And La Liga is a good thing of like every team pretty much is just gold players. The only one I'm having a problem now, it's Mallorca, which is 35k, and I still don't know if I want to spend those 1,000 coins because I can get PK for 30k. That's besides the point. And I really want the Sergio Ramos card. Again, it is insane, and yes, I am wasting the coins where I could get Edwin Richarlison, but I can get him in my team with full cam, and he looks insane. He does. With a shadow, it can be great, and there's probably a way of making that card being a center back, which would be insane. Yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the episode here, guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe if you're new, and also one like equals one prayer for EA servers. And I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Peace.